Welcome back, friends, from last week. Last week we had a very good conversation about some 5 things that we need to concentrate on to make our 2024 a happy year. But then later, some of the comments that came in, some of my friends and some people who came in box, were saying, what if you have already lost your way? What if you have already gained this weight? What if you've already hit rock bottom? What do you need to do to get back on track? And those are the things that we're going to talk about today. So when I sat down, I realized actually there is no person on this planet Earth that is 100% happy. Sometimes we lose our way, sometimes we find our way, and some people actually lose their way forever. So what do you do when you have lost your way? You feel like you have lost your track. You're not on track. These are things that I want us to talk about today. Never lose heart. You're not the only person who goes through these things. All of us as human beings, we go through them. But then today, let me boost you with other 5 things that you need to do to get back on track. Point number 1 is write down the reason why. The reason why you want to do what you are doing. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to succeed? Write it down. And whom are you doing it for? That's also another good thing to do. Write it down. And when you write it down and see the reason why you're doing it, there is always a reason. And once you find that reason, it will boost you back to being on track. Number 2, friends, is understanding that life is short. Knowing that life is short is enough motivator to put you back on track. Knowing that you have only one shot on life, will put you back on track. Because you'll be like, no, what am I doing? What's my purpose? You don't have a second life. Once you're gone, you're gone. And so spend that time with the people that you want to spend it with, the people you love, being positive, doing things that you love. Just knowing that at the end of it all, the things that you're worried about will not matter at the end of the day. That's enough to motivate you back to track. Get to appreciate life and practice all these beautiful things that you want to see. Do them while you still have a shot at life. Number 3 is feeding your mind with something powerful and positive. Always be around positive people. Consume positive content. Last week we were talking about intellectual capital and we were like, read things, but you don't need to read everything. Consume things that are positive. If you can, don't watch news, because I promise you, watching news is more stressful. Ukraine, which war here, people are dying of poverty, all those things are negative, and if you concentrate on them, you'll find they are consuming your mind. So feed your mind with powerful and positive things and stay around positive people who say positive things, who encourage you. Now, if you stay around a community, remember we're talking about the 5 people that you stay with. Choose positive ones. I promise you, if you've lost your track, you will come back. And practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. That is one powerful force. You thank God for the day, thank God for life, thank God for things happening, smallest things happening in your life. If you do it daily, I promise you will be back on track. Number 4 is move. Science has proven that when you exercise, it releases chemicals that are happy, or they are also called endorphins. When you're on the move, the body will release those chemicals to your brain, and then you end up being happy. Be on the move, do something, walk, go out and appreciate nature.
Some of the people, this in technology, looking at phones has made us like robots. We no longer walk out to see. Try and walk, appreciate nature. All these things will release happy chemicals in your brains and be on the move. And I promise you, a lot of things that were worrying you will disappear. It is such a magical thing. Try it and see. You will be back on track. And friends, last but not least again, number 5 is have goals. Know where you want to go. You know, science has found out, or researchers have found out, that people who have goals are more successful than those who do not have goals. And please also write down how you want to achieve them. Don't just say I want to have money. Say how much money you want to have and how you're going to get it. You know, you can say things like, I want to have $1 million by the end of 2024. You write it down and see how you're going to do it. How are you going to get that money? What are you going to do to get money? If you want to lose weight, what are you going to do? How many kgs do you want to lose? You know, I was looking at body mass index, the BMI. That one helps you know whether you are obese or not. You don't have to just come to conclusions of like, I'm obese, when you have not measured your BMI. BMI, how do you do it? You get your weight in kilograms, you divide by your height in meters squared. And whatever you get is your BMI. Simple as that. And if you're underweight, you will be having something like 18.5. If you have 18.5, you know, you are underweight and below. And if you're healthy, it will be 18.5 and 24 to 24.9. If you're overweight, it will be 25.0 to 29.9. Guys, and if you're obese, obviously it is 30 and above. So this is how you measure your BMI. You don't have to keep saying I'm underweight when you are not. You see how to measure it. Go back and measure it, you know, and see how you'll get there. So friends, as I conclude, I would like to conclude with this statement. You know, the primary cause of unhappiness is not the situation, but rather the thoughts you have about it. So whether you find your path or never, it's actually about choice, you know. So change your thoughts and change your life at the end of it all. So guys, that is all that I had for you this week. I hope we follow through and see these things. If we have already lost our way, how to get back on track, because all of us want to enjoy the year. So again, I will have to remind you, subscribe, like, comment. Guys, last week you really commented and I was very happy. It was such an engaging conversation. So share and do the same. Let's be a big happy community. God bless you.